And I had to start again, just my children and my wife. Thank the lucky stars that we live here today, as the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains from sea to shining sea, Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. An American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand
The 1-2 Griswold Wolverines are moments away from facing the 2-4 Woodstock Academy Centaurs right here at Griswold High School on GSPN. Welcome to a chilly Saturday morning game. Rematch between last year's ECC North championship game where the Wolverines took down the Centaurs. But it's a very different Wolverine team today, as now they are missing both Kaylin Waldron and Sonia Matheson. Griswold enters this game after beating up on Wyndham last week. For the Centaurs, some defensive changes for the Wolverines. Lucia Ceccarelli on first, Adriana Morabito at second. Kira Nielsen returns to shortstop. And out in front a little bit was Thompson there. Now go for strike one. Thompson steps back in the box. McLean looks in the pitch. High and outside for ball one. McLean looks in the pitch. In there for strike one. Summer with the pitch that one bounces, stopped from Abby for ball one. McLean had a great outing the other day against Wyndham. She allowed 5 runs in the 3rd inning, but that was it through a complete game. Picked up her first victory of her career and first victory of the season for the Wolverines. As the pitch from Summer just high, and the count moves to 3-1. Off the bat from Morgus. Pedraza, her first time playing third this year, and Coach Aramoni is going to call time to go out and check with her and make sure she's okay. As she saved a run from knocking that one down, because if it went through her, then Maddie Nichols could have had a chance to score. Woodstock did pick up another run on the play as Madison Martinez scored from third. So the score right now is 2-0. Pedraza is fine. She's going to stay in the game. And Woodstock has runners on first and second for Savannah Schley, who fouled. McLean looks in the pitch. That one is tagged. It's going to go into shallow right field. Morbido picks it up as that ball landed perfectly in between Luch and Adriana for a single from Savannah. And that's going to bring up Avery Dolan with the bases loaded for Woodstock Academy, 1 out in the inning. McLean with the pitch, high for ball one. A little low from McLean, who is in danger of losing Goodell. Count is 3-1. 3-1 pitch from McLean. Swing and miss. And the count moves to full, 3-2. Huge pitch coming from the freshman. Fielder Jenna Bankowski still with the base. Two-0 pitch from McLean. Jenna chases that one. Pedraza running, and she can't quite get it. Goes out of play for strike one. Just off the end of the bat from is 2. Runners on third and second. And McLean in danger of walking MacArthur a second time this inning. Runner is still on second for the Centaurs. The pitch and another bullet down the third base line. Foul for strike two. And we'll see if McLean can pick up this third out. And he's going to pull Ariana Pedraza from third, move Adriana Morabito to third base. Wolverines finally get out of the inning, not before Woodstock strikes for 6 runs, as that will bring up the top of the order. Abby Matheson, Summer McLean, and Lucia Ceccarelli coming right up for the Wolverines. Welcome back to the bottom of the first as Lexi Thompson warms up. Here's the lineup for the Wolverines, and it looks different again. Leading off, starting catcher, Abby Matheson. Summer McLean moves all the way up to the 2 slot. Lucia Ceccarelli batting third. K-Pop stays in the cleanup. She moves to short. Stretch stays in the 5 hole. She's going to move back to center. Adriana Morabito at second. Cindy Dameron returns in left. Ariana Pedraza is in and starting at third, although she just got pulled out. And Audrey Giroux is in right, so Maddie Lebrecq will be batting in the 8 spot if everything stays the same. McLean moves to second base. So the Wolverines are facing an all-state pitcher in Lexi Thompson, who came here twice last year, won the first game, but lost the second game, which was the ECC championship game right here behind Griswold High School. And that was, both those games were fantastic. And unfortunately today, the Wolverines are without 2 of their best players, Kaylin Waldron and Sonia Matheson. Kaylin should be back hopefully next week, and Sonia will be returning as well. She's just going to be missing today. So Matheson steps into the box, and Thompson with the pitch, and that is in there for strike 1. Lexi stares back in, the pitch. Abby gets a piece of that one, fouls it off for strike 2. Thompson brings the velocity for sure, as definitely in the mid-60s. Quick 0-2 count on Abby. Thompson stares her down, looks in, the pitch. That one bounces for ball 1. Good eye from Matheson, who had a great game herself last week against Wyndham. Looking to repeat that today. Thompson stares in, the pitch. Low and outside for ball 2. Lexi did take a line drive, apparently straight on, hit her mask in the last game that Woodstock played, but she seems not injured, seems completely fine. The pitch, 2-2, and Matheson gets underneath it. It's a high fly ball. Shortstop's ranging over in the foul territory. It will drop, and Abby will get another chance. That one was hit a mile up. Abby sets back in the box, 2-2 count. Lexi Thompson takes her time, looks down, the pitch. Swing on, miss from Abby. And the throw on the first, she is out on the drop third strike. For out number 1, that's going to bring up Summer McLean, who started pitching, gave up 6 runs, and has now moved to second base. Summer looked to square around for a bunt. That pitch was in the dirt, as she laid down a couple pretty ones last week against Wyndham. Thompson with the pitch, and bunt attempt there. McLean misses for strike 1. Third baseman shifted all the way in, as McLean is still looking to bunt, fouls that one back for strike 2. Corners are still in. Infield is still in, even though 2 strikes on Summer. Thompson waits the pitch. Swing on, miss from McLean. 2 up, 2 down, and that's going to bring up Lucia Ceccarelli, who hit 2 home runs against Windham last week and hit for the cycle, as she had a fantastic game, batting .556 on the year with 7 RBIs. She was the RBI leader of this team last year. The pitch, and she got underneath that one a little bit, fouls it off for strike 1. Thompson trying to make quick work of this inning. The pitch, swung on, missed from Luch, and she's in an 0-2 count. Thompson trying to retire the side. Takes her time. And the pitch. And there's a line drive bullet right to the second baseman, caught. And that will get Woodstock out of the inning. Nice play from Maddie Nichols. So it's 3 up, 3 down for the Wolverines. And that's going to bring up the 3, 4, 5 batters for Woodstock. Stay tuned for the top of the second. Welcome back to the top of the second. Woodstock up 6-0. Lexi Thompson 0 for 1 on the day. Steps in the box against Maddie Lebrecq. The pitch from Lebrecq is inside for ball 1. That one rolls in for ball 2. Lebrecq came in for relief last inning. And she stays out there. And that one's just inside. Good eye from Lexi. Count moves to 3-0. In danger of walking the leadoff batter. The pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. Thompson looks. The pitch is just inside. Draws the walk. For the cleanup batter, Maddie Nichols, who drew a walk in the first inning against Summer McLean. So runner on first for Woodstock. Maddie looks in. The pitch, loses that one for ball 1. Lebrecq takes her time. The pitch is in there, fouled off for strike 1. Runner on first for Woodstock. The pitch to Matty Nichols is inside. Called the ball. Count moves to 2-1. LeBrecq, the windup, the pitch bounces for ball 3, and she's in danger of back-to-back walks to start the inning. The 3-1 pitch in there for strike 2. Nice pitch from LeBrecq. So full count to Nichols, the pitch. LeBrecq lost that one, and it is 2 walks to start off the inning. They'll bring up Liz Morgus, the first baseman, who is 1 for 1 on the day. She had a single in the first. 2 runners on for Liz with no outs. LeBrecq's pitch is in there for strike 1. LeBrecq with the windup. That pitch is a little inside for ball 1. Count moves to 1-1. Thompson on second, Nichols on first. Nice pitch from Maddie. Swung on and missed for strike 2 as the wind is picking up today. But the sun is trying to come out. It's a fairly nice day for some Saturday morning softball. Pitch from LeBrecq, high for a ball. Two count coming right here. LeBrecq with the pitch. That one's in there. It's a bullet to K-Pop. Goes off her glove and her body, and all the runners will reach safely. As that was a hot shot off the bat. Morgus reaches, and Savannah Schley is now up with the bases loaded. She is 1 for 1 on the day with the single back in the first inning. That pitch was outside for ball 1. Bases loaded, no outs. The pitch from LeBrecq, swung on, miss for strike 1. Savannah waits for the pitch. She pops that one up. Should be playable. McLean's chasing down, and it drops in foul territory. The count will move to 1-2. As the wind took that one, and it was drifting. Landed about a foot away from the right field fence. Count is 1-2. As LeBrecq trying to pick up the first out of the inning. The 1-2 pitch bounces for ball 2. That's going to bring up Avery Dolan, who is 0 for 1, but 2 runners in scoring position right now for the Centaurs. The pitch from LeBrecq bounces in for ball 1. So Nichols on third, Morgus on second. That one's put into play again. Another ground ball to K-Pop. She fields it, throw to first is out, and another run scores for the Centaurs. Runner advances to third for Emily Goodell, who drew a walk in the first inning, as Woodstock is now up 8-0. That one just misses for ball one. The pitch from Lebrecht bounces, nice stop from Matheson, who throws down to third and it hits the back of the runner, and she is down in some pain as that one caught the back of Liz Morgus as she was diving back to third. So as they check on Liz, Goodell is up with the 2-0 count. Woodstock has scored 2 runs this inning, as it was a rough start to the inning from Lebrecht. She walked the first 2 batters, but has since settled into a groove. The pitch from Lebrecht, and another play over to K-Pop, the throw to first, and out number 3. 3 straight ground balls over to Kira Nielsen. Nice plays on all 3 of them. And the Wolverines get out of the inning, only allowing 2 runs. So that will bring up the 4, 5, 6 batters. Nielsen, and Morabito. Griswold with some work to do, down by 8 runs. Welcome back to the bottom of the second, as Kira Nielsen will be leading off for the Wolverines. Get your tickets on GriswoldDrama.com. That one's low for ball one. Michaela records 2 outs quickly and picks up strike 1 on Adriana, who has an extra base hit and an RBI to start the year off. That one's fouled right back, and Morbido's quickly in an 0-2 hole. So Thompson, who made quick work of the 3 girls last inning, is looking to go 1-2-3 again this inning, as she has Morbido in an 0-2 count. The pitch from Thompson, high. Good eye from Adriana. Count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Lexi. Loses that one. And the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming from Thompson. And good eye again from Morbido. Count will move to full. Griswold with the chance to pick up their first base runner of the game. Full count, pitch from Thompson. And Morbido gets a piece of that one. Count moves, stays at 3-2. Morbido awaits the 3-2 pitch, and she watches it. Nice at bat from Adriana, who draws the walk. Fights back from an 0-2 count, and that will bring up Sydney Dameron with a Wolverines runner on first, 2 outs in the inning. Pitch from Thompson is in there for strike 1. Sid's batting .200 through the first 2 games. She missed the 3rd game of the year, so through 2 games, Sid has .200 average with an RBI. The 0-1 pitch is a little outside for ball 1. The pitch from Thompson swung on and missed from Dameron, and the count moves to 1-2. Thompson, 1-2 pitch. Low, good eye from Sydney. Count moves to 2-2. Two-two pitch coming from Lexi, and catches the plate. Sid watches it for strike 3, and the Wolverines leave a runner on first. Score remains 8-0. That's going to bring up the 9 batter, and then top of the order for Woodstock. And stay tuned for the top of the 3rd right here on GSPN. Welcome back to the top of the third. As this is Jenna Bankowski, who is 1 for 1 on the day. For the Centaurs, Lebrecht stays in there. Jenna fouls that one off. Count moves to 1-1. Lebrecht with the pitch. Good eye from Jenna. Count moves to that one is blooped over the head of Lebrecht. The play from Summer. She wisely. Come on through. MacArthur awaits the pitch from Lebrecht. A bullet down third base line. It's fielded from Morabito. Throw to first, and she's out. Great play from Adriana, as that one was shot down the third base line. Runner advances to second. But Griswold will take the trade as they recorded the out. And that's going to bring up Madison Martinez, the starting catcher for the Centaurs. She is 1 for 2 on the day. Lebrecht looks in, the pitch. Low and outside, nice stop from Abby. 4-1. Lebrecht with the pitch. High for ball 2, as we have a freshman pitcher and freshman catcher who have done a solid job stepping in for the senior pitcher, senior catcher, both out today. Keelan Waldron and Sonia Matheson. That pitch is in there for strike 1. As I said earlier, hopefully by next week, Keelan will be back and Sonia will be back as well. As I know both of them hate that they're missing this game, especially against a rival like Woodstock. That one's popped up. Luch tries to chase it down, can't quite get there. Count moves to 2-2. Lebrecht with the pitch. And the runner's moving to third, the throw, and she's dead for an out. Nice throw from Abby Matheson as she guns down the runner at third. Bankowski tried to steal third, and it was a perfect throw, perfect tag from Morabito. And all of a sudden, the Wolverines have a chance to get out of this inning with no damage done. 3-2 pitch from Lebrecht. That one's fouled off. And we'll do it again. Lexi Thompson is on deck, so it'd be very opportune for Lebrecht to just retire the side right now with Martinez. Full count, pitch from Lebrecht. That's a ground ball to K-Pop. Fielded cleanly, throw to first, and she's out. A 1-2-3 inning for Maddie Lebrecht, with a great throw down to third from Abby Matheson. So that's going to bring up Lebrecht, Giroux, and then in the top of the order, Abby. Stay tuned for the bottom of the third. Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning. Leading off is Maddie Lebrecht. Some defensive changes for Woodstock as Aubrey Rumrell enters the game. She goes to first. She will replace Liz Morgus, who looked to got banged up a little bit during warm-ups. The pitch from Thompson, swung on a miss from Lebrecht for strike one. Somewhat defensive swing on that high inside fastball. Lebrecht, who replaced Summer with 2 outs in the first, has done a great job in relief. She swings and misses for strike two, as she has allowed only 2 runs since then. She had a clean inning last inning. Count is 0-2. For Thompson, the pitch, and Lebrecht gets a piece of that one, fouls it off as she stays alive. Drew on deck for the Wolverines. Has an 0-2 count right now on Lebrecht, the pitch, and it's outside for ball one. Good night from Maddie. Tries to slap it, that one misses for strike one. Audrey's off to a great start batting. Welcome back to the top of the fourth. Lexi Thompson leading off for the Centaurs. The pitch from Lebrecht fouled off for strike one. Pitch from Lebrecht misses a little high for ball one. One pitch on Lexi Thompson, high and inside For ball 2, Lexi is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Two-one pitch coming here from Lebrecht. Lexi got underneath that one. Dameron camped underneath it, and she makes the catch for out number 1. First time to start an inning this game with an out. As the Wolverines off to a good start. Maddie Nichols is now up. She has drawn 2 walks in both her plate appearances. Nichols looks the pitch. And Lebrecht lost that one for ball 1. Nichols awaits the pitch from Lebrecht. And low and outside for ball 2. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you press the subscribe button to Maddie Bloom takes a huge lead. Got to keep an eye and see if she's going to run. Pitch from Lebrecht, high for a ball. Maddie looks in, the pitch, swung on, missed. For strike 2. Two-two pitch coming right here from Maddie Lebrecht. And that one is in there. She freezes Aubrey Rumrell for out number. Count is 1-0. That one bounces in, goes off of Matheson's glove, and there goes Bloom. She will take second. It all the way in, looking for the bunt. She goes, a beautiful bunt. Summers going to easily get to first. The throw from Thompson goes through. It hits McLean. McLean's now dead in between. Luch tags that ball, a bullet, but it is foul for strike one. Luch has 7 RBIs, batting .556, 4 extra base hits, 2 of which are home runs. Griswold with the runner on second. They pick up their first hit of the game. And good eye from Lucia. Count moves to 1-1. Tell you what, this Wolverine team, fully healthy, getting Kalen and Sonia back, can easily hang with Woodstock. Backhand play, throw to first. She saves a run, gets the out. And that's going to bring up Kira Nielsen. If that ball went under the glove of Lexi, McLean would have easily reached home and scored. She makes a great play and records out number 1. Kira Nielsen with an extra base hit and RBI. Online Griswold drama. Also keep an eye out for GSPN games we'll be covering. Lacrosse this week, more softball, and then anticipate catching some of the baseball games as well. 2-0 pitch from Thompson. K-Pop squared the bunt. Ball goes to the backstop, and McLean easily scores. Griswold is on the board. Count is 3-0. The pitch from Thompson, and it's in there for strike one. K-Pop awaits the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop, fielded cleanly. The throw. Is she safe? The first baseman took her foot off the bag. Throw beat K-Pop, but she will make it safe. Runner gets to first. The throw was a little low, and Aubrey Rumrell took her foot off the bag. Important to note that Rumrell replaced Morgus last inning when she got hurt during warm-ups. So that injury already affecting Woodstock. Runner on first with no outs. Strike one called against Stretch. Michaela off to a great start, 333 with 3 extra base hits and an RBI. She had a triple against Wyndham. K-Pop, her sister, on first. The pitch from Thompson, that one bounces, and K-Pop will take second as it gets through Martinez. And Thompson struggling with her command right now. She went through the first 2 innings really with no struggles at all. And right now she's finally facing some adversity. The pitch from Lexi, that one's in there. Swung on a miss from Stretch. As the count is 2-2. Pitch from Thompson, a little low. Good eye from Michaela. Count will move to full, 3-2. Morabito is on deck for the Wolverines. She was the first base runner of the day. She drew a walk in the second inning. Pitch from Thompson, tagged up the middle. Goes right past Lexi. K-Pop rounds third. Here's a great throw. There's going to be a play. She is safe. Stretch reaches second. An RBI double for Michaela. A bullet up the middle almost hit Lexi, as that would have been back-to-back games that Thompson got hit by a comebacker. The Wolverines have struck for 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Thompson trying to settle down now. Still has a 6-run lead to work with. Morabito is up. The pitch, Morabito swings and misses for strike 1. Slow start to the year for Adriana. She does have an extra base hit with an RBI. Has a runner in scoring position right now. The pitch from Thompson. That one's in there. For 2 great. And pull Griswold back within 5. Two-0 count on Damron. Lexi looks in the pitch and catches the plate for strike 1. Two-one pitch coming here. Swung on and missed. Count moves to 2-2. Thompson trying to get out of the inning. The 2-2 pitch. That one's in there. Damron watches it for strike 3. But not before the Wolverines scored 2 runs off the bats of the Nielsen sisters. Started off from a beautiful bunt from Summer McLean, and Griswold only down by 6 in the 5th inning. Bottom of the order coming up for the Centaurs.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you need? My one game, we ain't never leave. Counting up money, we ain't never sleep. You got B12, I got 12 B. Got bottles, got. I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. 400 is my Bentley Coupes and Rolexes. Kicked the bitch out the room and gave her no breakfast. At the stands, the Jews needed to so reckless. Keep on the cruise, looking all downtown, showing off for new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her chain. She called me top shot, said yeah, I keep a few things. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings, and I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. And if they ask anybody where I live, they point to the hills and say, go all the way up. Go all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Left a big house for a bigger house. Ain't have a girlfriend, but the pressures out. Chanel crossbags, they leaving out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin, cocaine lit it up. I hit him up and took color money. Purple hit and blue curve. I got brown.
Two, as Abby, or ball 3, excuse me, Abby turned around. I think she just asked home plate umpire where that one was. And I'm asking the same question. Count is 3-0. And the same identical pitch is called the strike. Three-one pitch coming from LeBrecq. She loses that one. Goes over the head of Goodell, who draws her second walk of the game. And that's going to bring up Jenna Bankowski. Morabito taking a couple steps, not really that far in. Bankowski looking to bunt again. Lebrecht loses that one, goes over the head of Matheson, and Goodell easily takes second. Not what the Wolverines needed right there. A lot of room in the infield still for a bunt. That one is high for ball two. Bankowski awaits the pitch from Lebrecht. And that one bounces, goes through the glove of Matheson, and Goodell easily takes third, as two pass balls have allowed her to go from first to third. The count is 3-1. Griswold struggling right now against the bottom of the order for Woodstock, in danger of allowing runners on the corners with one out. 3-1 pitch from Lebrecht. That one's in there. Or not. It is ball four. As I couldn't tell you where that one missed. As I think that's been called a strike all day, that half of the plate. But Bankowski picks up a walk. And that one's shot in the outfield. The outfielders are ranging back. And Dameron calls off stretch, makes the catch. Gets that ball in. And a run will score for Woodstock. Nice play from Sid in left. Sacrifice fly. MacArthur picks up the RBI. Bankowski stayed at first. 2 outs in the inning for Madison Martinez, who is 1 for 3. Runners going. Bankowski in the wheels. She takes second, as that pitch was in the dirt for ball one. Lebrecht winds the pitch. Nice stop from Abby for ball two. Thompson on deck. Don't want to allow her to get up. Lebrecht trying to put down Martinez. That pitch is called a strike. Awfully inside. Threw Mr. Gunnerman off, didn't it? Huh? As this umpire has gone back and forth this inning. Lebrecht loses that one. Goes over the head of Matheson. And now the count is 3-1. Three-one pitch from Maddie outside for ball four. She has now walked 3 girls in the inning. And there comes Coach Aramoni as he is going to make a couple changes. Lebrecht pitched great in relief. Started to lose her command. And I believe we are going to see Summer McLean re-enter the pitching circle for the Wolverines. The starting pitcher, she's back. So Lebrecht does a very solid job coming in for relief. She only allowed 3 runs. And some defensive changes coming as well for the Wolverines. Nayeli Diaz goes to third. Adriana Morabito moves back to second. And McLean on the pitching circle. Maddie Lebrecht leaves. Lexi Thompson due up with runners on the corners with 2 outs. Lexi Thompson steps in the box. She's had a quiet day at the plate. 0 for 2 with the walk. And she is due. She's made some hard contact in all of her at-bats. McLean had a tough start to the game, allowed 6 runs in the first inning. She's now back pitching for the Wolverines. That one is outside. A throw down from Abby. I guess she expected Martinez to be running, but she stayed at first. Count is 2-0. McLean with the pitch. That one is tagged right to Morabito for out number 3. That should be out number 3, girls. And they're all standing there confused. Yes, it is out number 3. And Woodstock picks up 1 run. McLean does a great job retiring Lexi and avoiding more disaster. So the score is 9-2. Bottom of the 5th coming up for the bottom of the order for the Wolverines. 8-9 and leadoff due up for Griswold. Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th. Griswold down 9-2. And Nayeli Diaz batting in the 8th slot for the Wolverines. Her first at bat of the day. She just entered the game as Coach Aramoni made that pitching change and defensive swap. Ariana Pedraza started the game at 3rd with McLean on the mound, and Ariana took a bullet off her hand and stayed in the game, but was subbed out. And now this time, as we go back to McLean on the pitching circle, Diaz enters instead, so I hope that Pedraza is okay. Count is 1-1 for Nayeli. Audrey Drew on deck, and then Abby Matheson for the Wolverines. That pitch is in there. Nice pitch from Thompson. Count is 1-2. Thompson has had an interesting day. Over 3 at the plate. And then one tough inning for her, but she's been pretty lights out. That pitch is high for ball 2. Now he looks, the 2-2 pitch from Thompson. That one's in there for strike 3. She watches it. And that's going to bring up Audrey Giroux for the Wolverines. Giroux is off to a great start this year. And she looked to slap at that one. It was outside for ball 1. She's batting .500 on the year. With some great slap hits and some bunts. She in the left-handed batter's box. The infield is all shifted in. Slaps at that one, fouls it off for strike 1. Count is 1-1. The pitch from Thompson and a swing and a miss from Giroux. Count moves to 1-2. The pitch from Thompson. Giroux looked to bunt. And the count moves to 2-2 as she pulled back in time. Thompson looking to record her 8th strikeout of the game. 2-2 pitch coming from Lexi. Swing on, miss. There's the 8th K of the game. Giroux moves to 0-2 on the day. And that's going to bring up the catcher, leadoff hitter, Abby Matheson. Hasn't been Abby's day at the plate yet, as she has struck out twice. But she has made some solid contact. And that pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. Just needs to straighten it out. We'll see if she can this at bat. And that one's in the dirt for ball 1. Matheson steps back in the box. Stares down Lexi. The pitch swung on, missed for strike 2 as Thompson's painting that outside corner. Thompson trying to strike out the side. The pitch. And whoa, man, called a strike. Very outside. And Blue calls that one a strike. Lexi was painting that outside corner. She must have gotten it. So, Abby watches strike 3. 3 Ks on the day for Matheson. Thompson picks up 9 Ks. She strikes out the side. And we are moments away from the top of the 6th. Woodstock up 9-2. Maddie Nichols steps in the box. She has drawn 3 walks in all 3 of her at-bats this game, as we're in the top of the 5th. Pitch from McLean, fouled for strike 1. McLean stares down Nichols. The pitch, that one's in there for strike 2. 2 good pitches right there for Summer. 0-2 pitch coming from McLean. That one misses for ball 1. I gotta tell you, I don't know where that one missed. That was beautiful. It was identical to the previous pitch. Call the ball. The count is moved to 1-2. That one's high for 2-2. Nichols has a 2-2 count. That one's high for 3-2. As McLean trying to retire the first batter of the inning. That one is popped up, ranging back out of play. And the count will stay at full. And that one's high and outside for ball 4. She walks her. 4th walk of the day for Madison Nichols. As it looked like McLean had her, but a questionable call right there from the home plate umpire allows Nichols to reach first. That one's tagged. It's a shot in left field. Damron's backing up. It's over her head. It goes all the way to the fence. Runner around second. And they will stop at second and third. As Liz Morgus, who re-enters the game after being hurt earlier, she is now 3 for 3 on the day. And that ball carried. So now Woodstock has runners in scoring position with no outs in the top of the 6th for Savannah Schley. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Savannah is 1 for 3 on the day. Morgus is now 3 for 3 on the day, as she has had a great game, although she did miss 2 innings. That is a pass ball. The run will score. Nichols gets in there before the throw. And Woodstock is now up 10-2. Morgus advances the 3rd as well. The pitch from McLean, that one's fouled off from Savannah. Count moves to 2-1. And that pitch is high for ball 3. McLean in danger of walking Savannah, the 2nd walk of the inning. Three-one pitch. Slow ground ball. McLean fields it, throws to first. The throw back to home. The run scores. Great base running there from Liz Morgus. And Woodstock picks up another run. Savannah picks up her 2nd RBI of the game. And that's going to bring up the 7 batter for Woodstock Academy. And it is Mia Pannone, who will be batting for Avery Dolan. Off the top of my head, I believe Mia started last year for Woodstock. She did not start today. Mia watches that pitch outside for ball 1. Fouls that one off for strike 2. That pitch is outside. Good eye from Mia. Count moves to 2-2. Mia Pannone looks at McLean. 2-2 pitch. Pops that one up. Dameron trying to chase it down. It goes out of play. Foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Two-two pitch coming from McLean. Outside. Count moves to full. Full count, 3-2 pitch. And McLean loses that one. Pannone draws the walk. That will bring up Emily Goodell, who's 0 for 1 with 2 walks herself and a couple stolen bases. Runner on first with 1 out. McLean's pitch in the dirt for ball 1. As Woodstock has really opened it up now. Griswold got back in within 6. And now it's a 9-run lead for Woodstock Academy in the 6th inning. As that pitch swung on for strike 1. Runner on first for Goodell. That one bounces. Matheson stops. There will be no throw down as Pannone steals second. Count moves to 2-1. The pitch from McLean. Matheson pops up, catches that one for ball 3. Three-one pitch coming from Summer. And that one's high. And she walks the batter, and here comes Coach Aramoni. 3rd walk of the day for Emily Goodell, as Woodstock will now have runners on first and second. And here comes stretch. Michaela Nielsen, who will be taking over pitching for the Wolverines, who find themselves in a jam in the top of the 6th. Summer moves to right. Giroux goes to center. And Jenna Bankowski, who is 2 for 2 with the walk, is due up for Woodstock. Scores 11-2. Stretch is warmed up, and we are back. Bankowski is up, 2 runners on. That one is high and outside for ball 1. That pitch misses for ball 2. Runners on second and first. The pitch from Stretch swung on a miss from Bankowski, who shakes her head in displeasure right there. She wanted that pitch. MacArthur on deck, followed by Martinez for Woodstock. Swings and misses again, and the count moves to 2-2. Nielsen looks in at Bankowski. 2-2 pitch. That one is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Some fast runners on the bags for Woodstock. The pitch from Nielsen high for ball 3. Pannone on second, Goodell on first. The pitch, he loses her, walks her. As the bases are loaded for the top of the order. Sarah MacArthur, who's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a sacrifice fly, looking to record her first hit of the day. What better time to do it with the bases loaded, and she slaps that one. Giroux ranging over, drops. McLean will field it. Run gets in. She makes a throw. There would have been an out at second. There's an overthrow. Another run will score for Woodstock. As they would have had Bankowski, the throw beat her, but it was awfully low. Goes through Kiera. And 2 runs are picked up by Woodstock. There's that first hit of the game that MacArthur wanted. She picks up a couple RBIs as well. And Madison Martinez now steps up for the Centaurs with runners on first and second. That pitch bounces for ball 1. Nielsen's pitch low again for ball 2. Martinez, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Flew out. And a ground out as well. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Stretch looks down the pitch. Just a little high for ball 3. In danger of loading the bases for Lexi Thompson, and she does. That pitch was low in the dirt. And here comes Lexi, who has not had a good day at the plate, but she is due. 0 for 3 thus far with the walk. And she has the bases loaded. Facing Michaela, the pitch is high for ball 1. Nielsen looks in the pitch, and underneath that one was Lexi. Morbido makes the play. Tough day at the plate for Lexi Thompson, as that was a pitch to hit. She was out in front a little bit, got underneath, and pops up to Adriana for out number 2, and that will bring up Maddie Nichols, who has a walk, another walk, a walk after that, and then one more walk after that walk for 4 walks. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Base is still loaded for the Centaurs, who are up by 11. That pitch is high for ball 2. Stretch looks in, the 2-0 pitch, swung on, a bullet to K-Pop. She fields it cleanly. The throw to first. She's there. Great play from Kira. And the Wolverines finally get out of the inning. Woodstock deals some damage. They're up now 13-2. 2-3-4 due up for Griswold in the bottom of the 6th. All right, welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. Starting pitcher is up, Summer McLean, who laid down a beautiful bunt back in the 4th inning. First hit of the day for the Wolverines. She watches that one high for ball 1. Third baseman shifted in as she's standing parallel to Lexi. Summer cuts at that one for strike 1. Lucia on deck and Kiera in the hole for the Wolverines. Thompson, the 1-1 pitch. McLean looked to bunt, and that one, it was over the head of Madison Martinez, the catcher, for ball 2. Two-one pitch coming from Thompson. She looks to bunt again. That one was low. Good eye from McLean. The count is 3-1. Three-one pitch coming from Thompson. And that one is called a strike. Count moves to full. Full count, pitch from Lexi. Swung on, missed. Down goes McLean, swinging. And that's going to bring up Lucia Ceccarelli. Quiet day at the plate, 0 for 2 for the RBI leader. Thompson looks in, the pitch to Luch. Called the strike on the outside corner for strike 1. Lucio awaits the pitch. That one almost caught her in the head for ball one. Luch usually comes in with Mr. Craig, and they eat lunch in my classroom. We always joke with Luch that she gets hit in the helmet by pitches. She did last year, I think 3 times, and a couple times this year they've come close. She gets underneath that one, pops it up, catcher first baseman going for it, and Martinez makes the play for out number 2. Luch 0 for 3 on the day. That's going to bring up K-Pop, Kira Nielsen, who is 1 for 2. She had a single a couple innings ago. And that one is a little high for ball 1. Lexi looks in the pitch. K-Pop gets underneath that one. It's popped up a mile high. Martinez tripped out of her stance and makes a beautiful play. Great play from Madison Martinez, who tripped when she stood up. And she lays out. I think she tripped when she was taking her mask off. She fell in. What a great recovery to get up and then track down that ball and make the diving play. And Woodstock gets out of the count. Gets out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, and that's going to bring up 5, 6, 7 for Woodstock Academy in the top of the 7th. Welcome back to the top of the 7th. Woodstock Academy with a 13-2 lead over the shorthanded Wolverines. That's a shot in the left field. Damron tracks it down for out number 1. As Liz Morgus, first time the Wolverine pitchers have retired her today. She has had a fantastic day at the plate, 3 for 4. And that pitch is not going to count, I believe, as the umpire was not set. And that pitch does count, called a strike against Ainsley Morse, who is hitting for Savannah Schley. First at bat of the day for Ainsley. Count is 1-1. That one misses high for ball 2. I thought it dropped in there. Pitch from stretch high for ball 3. And a shot to third. It goes under the glove of Kira. And it's a single for Ainsley. That pitch is in there for strike 1 on Mia Panone. Ball is outside, goes through Matheson, and Ainsley moves into scoring position. That one misses as well. Count goes to 2-1. Panone awaits the pitch. It bounces. Count quickly to 3-1. Panone looks for the pitch. Swings. Ground ball to Morbido. Should be an easy play to first. For the second out of the inning, Ainsley Morris advances to third. That will bring up Emily Goodell. Emily, 0 for 1, 3 walks on the day. She sort of check swings there, fouls that one off for strike 1. The pitch from stretch popped up. Morbido's ranging back. Drew calls her off, makes the play. Great inning for Mikhail Nielsen and the Wolverines as they get out of it without any runs scored from Woodstock. And that will bring up the bottom of the 7th. Wolverines down by 11. We will have Michaela, Adriana, and Damron due up for Griswold. Welcome back to the bottom of the 7th. Griswold down by 11 against Lexi Thompson, who is looking to pitch a complete game. Swung on a miss from stretch for strike 1. Michaela's made the loudest contact of the game. She had a double a couple innings ago and an RBI. The pitch from Thompson outside for ball one. Thompson stares down stretch. The pitch. Low and outside. Good eye from Michaela. Count moves to 2-1. Michaela swings and misses. Count is 2-2. So Adriana Morabito 2 up after stretch, and then Sydney Dameron for the Wolverines. The pitch from Thompson. Swung on and missed. 4 strike 3, down swinging. And that's going to bring up Morabito. So stay tuned. After this game is over, we will be covering the JV game. Woodstock versus Griswold right here on GSPN. And Morabito fouls that one off. As just stay tuned. You'll have to subscribe to GSPN and then be on the lookout on the page as a new stream will start for the JV game. And tune into that one. Coach Aramoni will be taking the reins today for Coach Jewell, as I believe they have played one game thus far on the year, and they are 1-0. That pitch is in there for strike 2. Morabito awaits the 0-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Good job staying alive for Adriana. Oh, 2 pitch coming from Lexi Thompson. And that is swung on and missed from Morabito. And now 1 out left in this one. And Dameron is up. She has struck out twice. 12 Ks on the day for Lexi Thompson. Who, for being a girl who took a line drive to the face last week, she has looked pretty good today. At some point, she lost her command. That's for sure. But certainly has been locked in. She's definitely a hittable pitcher, but with a Griswold team like this that's just a little shorthanded right now, she's made just about easy work. Count is 0-2 on Dameron. The pitch from Thompson is in there. Sid goes down swinging, and that will end it. Final score is 13-2. 13 strikeouts for Lexi Thompson, 2 earned runs, as she will go down as the player of the game of this one. Liz Morgus as well. Fantastic day at the plate for the Centaurs. 3 for 4. The Nielsen sisters doing the work for the Wolverines. And Maddie Lebrecq coming in and pitching some strong 3 or 4 innings of relief today. So stay tuned right here. If you haven't done so, press subscribe to GSPN, as we will be covering the JV game right here at Griswold High School. And also later this week, we'll be covering lacrosse on Thursday, more softball on Tuesday, and that will be it. So Tuesday softball, and then Thursday lacrosse right here on GSPN. The Wolverines moved to 1-3 on the year as they go down shorthanded without Sonia Matheson, Griswold's toughest athlete, and Kaylin Waldron, both who we are anticipating their return next week. So we'll be back. My name is Cole Baccarelli, and stay right here for the JV game coming up probably around a little bit before 2 o'clock should be the start time for that one. Final score 13-2.